What sophisticated gadgets or device have you not encountered yet? Name it and there's the answer.
Everyone now may enjoy all the conveniences that modern technology offers in terms of communication, transportation, entertainment, medicine, basic services, and food production and processes.
All this relies so much on the unstoppable development in the field of electricity. That is why in this video, we will particularly discuss about a concept under electricity, the electrostatics. And this is the 5-minute physics. Looking into the basic component of matter, which is the atom, it consists of equal number of electrons and protons which are of opposite charges. They make the atom electrically neutral. A neutral atom, when charged or electrified, may either lose or gain electrons, thus making it either positive or negative charge. Positive charge that are carried by protons and negative charge that are carried by electrons are the two types of electric charges. Electrostatics can be defined as the study of these electric charges at rest that exerts electric force.
Here is a sample experiment to observe on how electrostatic works. For our experiment, the materials that we need are a comb, a piece of paper, and of course, our very own hair. So for the first procedure, we will tear the paper into small pieces. After tearing the paper, we will now then place them separately so that there will be spaces between them. After placing them, we will now rub the comb into our hair.
A few minutes later.
Oh! Ang galing mo na! In the experiment earlier, we can observe that the comb somehow managed to lift some pieces of paper on the table. Why is that?
When hair is combed, some hair strands fly away because the hair transferred electrons to the comb, giving it a negative charge. This negatively charged comb induces a charge separation when placed close to the bits of paper. The comb is simply charged by the process known as electrostatic charging, and that is the secret of our experiment. Electrostatic charging can be done using different methods: friction, contact, induction, and polarization. And to determine the presence of a charge, we can use a device which is called electroscope. But how does electroscope function?
I bring this up, and this induces a charge on the electroscope, and so the leaves repel each other. When I touch this, I earth it, and I remove that charge from the electroscope. I now take my finger away, I remove the glass rod, and you'll notice that the leaves will move apart again.
This repulsion event can be attributed to what we call law of charge interaction. Law of charge interaction states that like charges repel while unlike charges attract. This means the electroscope confirms that an object is electrically charged if the object being placed near the wire creates a repulsion or attraction event inside the bottle. Other things that also shows the concept of electrostatics is the Van de Graaff generator that utilize both smooth and pointed surface, and conductors and insulators to generate large static charges and hence large voltages. Another example is the inkjet printer, commonly used to print computer-generated text and graphics. A nozzle makes a fine spray of tiny ink droplets, which are then given an electrostatic charge. Once charged, the droplets can be directed using pairs of charged plates with great precision to form letters and images on the paper.
5 minutes is truly short to discuss everything about electrostatics. Since it is almost up, we will recall and summarize all the things we've tackled.
Electrostatics is the study of these electric charges at rest. Positive charge that are carried by protons and negative charge that are carried by electrons are the two types of electric charges. Electrostatic charging can be done using different methods: friction, contact, induction, and polarization. To determine the presence of a charge, we can use a device which is called electroscope. Law of charge interaction states that like charges repel while unlike charges attract. Van de Graaff generator and the inkjet printer are examples that demonstrate the concept of electrostatics.
Learning about electrostatics indeed is fun.
But all good things must come to an end. See you next time in
5-minute physics.